If we work through the night, we should be able to make up for lost time.
We can't work through the night. We have school tomorrow.
Fine, I'll make the clocks myself. What the?
Sophie's been busy. I'm impressed.
How did she make so many Sedgwicks so quickly?
Perhaps she had some help?
I don't want excuses, I want results. Those orders aren't fulfilled by 1700 hours. I'm going to show you the true meaning of business leverage. Capiche?
Mrs. Johnson.
Eddie, isn't it?
Wendy.
Eddie's stronger. You should think about a rebrand.
Sophie, we have to talk about this whole business thing.
I agree.
You do?
The Cedrics are going national next week and I need a consultant. Someone who can think outside the suitcase, make a box, visualize the proactive process end to end. The job's yours if you want it.
You want me to be your business consultant?
I pay top whack, plus bonuses. I could schedule a brain dump for, say, 1637.
I'm your daughter, not your employee.
I can help, Mrs. Johnson.
Okay, Eddie. You're hired.
Wendy, what about our clocks?
Sorry, Lucy. Looks like I've been headhunted.
I hope you're doing that properly. Well, it's not exactly difficult. That's coming out of your wages? You're not paying me wages. I'm on work experience. Then it's coming out of your own pocket. You can't do that. I can do whatever I want. Pepe? Stinky Joe? Work harder, you hideous slobs.
Greetings, peasants.
Brian, what are you doing here?
I, Sir Brian the Handsome, heir to the throne of Barker, seek no less a treasure than the Holy Grail.
Don't think it's somewhere else.
Well, we already did. Wasn't down the back of the sofa, or in next door's pond. They had none at IKEA, none at Sainsbury's, who got thrown out of the church.
Brian got caught drinking from the font.
But 'twas for the best, for after 210 minutes we did chance upon this humble hostelry. There, shimmering in the air above the entrance portal, was a glowing sign. A sign telling us that within these walls there resides the Holy Grail.
Is there a problem here?
Greetings, noble innkeeper.
Brian, please go home. Do you know this man?
He's our dad.
He's a lunatic. He's putting the customers off their food.
I've come for the Grail.
The Grail?
The sacred cup of our Lord. As entrusted to Joseph of Maria. Is it here?
Well, why would it be here?
Your beacon lured us into this establishment. It stated that here lies the Grail.
Brian, the sign says grill, not grail.
The Holy Grail. The grill upon which the Lord cooked his final supper of hot salt beef and latkes.
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
I'm gonna have to tell you to watch yourself. Brian, no! I shall not leave this establishment until I have the sacred artifact.
Oh, Brian, look what I found! It's the Holy Grail!
Our quest is finally at an end.
Here is where the Cedrics are today. And here is the year-end projection as it stands. Now, I'm thinking global. Mega global. I need tactical solutions and I need them yesterday. Go, Eddie. Okay, let's brainstorm. Bat some concepts about. Who is the most important person in your life?
My mum and my dad.
That's right. It's the customer.
That's what I meant.
We need to make our operation more customer-centric.
We need to think outside of the box.
Exactly. We need to find new ways to focus on our core competencies in order to maintain our edge in a cutthroat marketplace.
We could get celebrities to endorse the Cedrics.
Keep it coming, Eddie. I like what I'm hearing.
We could make a Neil Armstrong Cedric.
Bingo! I knew you'd bring something hot to the table, Eddie. I can tell you're going to be a big hitter here at Sophiecom International.
I can feel the adrenaline rushing to my brain.
Don't just think of yourself as an employee, Eddie. Think of yourself family.
She doesn't even know what she's talking about, Wendy. It's just meaningless business speak.
Don't talk to her, Eddie. She'll steal our plans. Industrial espionage happens all the time.
Sophie, I'm not your rival.
In business, everyone's a rival.
Fine. I hope you're both very happy together.
Executive stress. If I had $1 for every career I've seen cut short because of it, I'd have... $1.
Behold,
What now?
I have found it, Harry. The Holy Grail.
That was quick. Where is it?
Behold, I've told you once.
That's a jug of milkshake.
You are sorely mistaken. I, Sir Brian the Handsome, have found the Holy Grail, and now my deed shall become legend. Minstrels shall sing of my adventures forever. CJ, inform the peasant.
Brian, you do know that that's not the real Holy Grail, don't you?
That's not the Holy Grail.
It really is a jug of milkshake.
CJ, why didn't you tell me before? I look completely stupid now.
Completely stupid, duh.
I thought we were playing a game.
The time for games is over. My quest has failed. I need to spend my remaining days pondering the notion that Brian Johnson will be nothing more than one of history's forgotten footnotes.
But I like us playing together.
Then you'll just have to go forth and find yourself a new legend to follow. Go on!
There. Nothing wrong with that. Who needs Wendy or Sophie? Sophie!
Mr. Johnson, have a seat. So, tell us why you think you can do this job.
Would you say you're a team player?
It's both.
A team player who enjoys taking the initiative and working on solo projects when required?
Probably.
And why did you leave your last position?
Because I'm a failure. A failure, I tell you. I'm yesterday's man. Destined to be unremembered, cast aside, abandoned and forsaken. I'm nothing. I'm nobody. I've been ground into the dirt by the jackbooted heel of history.
Well, Mr. Johnson, I have to tell you, you've got the job. You're hired. On behalf of myself and my Deputy Assistant Executive Vice President, I would like to welcome you to Sophiecom International.
You're our new Vice President of Shipping and Industry.
And you can start by boxing up those Cedrics over there.
Sophie, you've gone too far. There's loads of kids in Josh and CJ's bedroom chained up, and you're getting them to make those stupid Cedric things.
Well, who else was going to make them?
You're paying them in pick and mix.
Of course I am.
We've got profits to consider.
Profits are less important than people. You can't just chain kids up and feed them sweets so that they'll work for you.
Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. If I hadn't chained them up, they would have run away.
And if you don't stop this Sophiecom nonsense, I might run away. We've got to free those kids. You're exploiting them.
Sounds like Sir Brian the Handsome has one last quest ahead of him.
Indeed, CJ. Let us ride. What is it I'm doing again?
Freeing Sophie's prisoners.
Yes, CJ. Let us free Sophie's prisoners.
But what about our transcontinental rollout?
That's business, Eddie.